is to take the plan from the spider through the secret societies and to play it out into mainstream society. And at that point, you are into the organizations that we see and we know about. Governments, government agencies, banking systems, corporations, World Health Organization, Silicon Valley, World Trade Organization, and so on. And all these organizations and secret societies and think tanks and all of it, they are fiercely compartmentalized. Like I say, so that most people in them don't know what the inner circle knows. And if you go deep enough into the World Health Organization, deep enough into Silicon Valley, deep enough into Big Pharma, deep enough into the regulatory agencies that's supposed to protect us from Big Pharma, you'll hit a point where you hit this web. And at that point, all these organizations that appear to have different roles are actually
overwhelmed
on the same team.
It means people
playing out the same agenda. So when the World Health Organization announced
about the circumstances,
what was
tired, I'm tired.
and
Overpassed.
how the
Circumstances
governments
are
of the world
passing.
need to react,
Overpassively.
Silicon
Yes.
Va
Valley
más allá de lo que
starts
pueda soportar. Eso es overwhelmed.
instantly
A bit depressed.
deleting and
so overwhelmed
censoring
as
those
well,
that were
overwhelmed
putting
or
out a
depressed.
different story to the one coming from the World Health Organization. And if you didn't understand how this web works, you'd say, well, what the hell? You're supposed to be the town square. You're just what should be happening now. It's the exchange of information, but they were censoring it. Because if you go deep enough into Silicon Valley, into Facebook and Meta, they call it now, into Google, into YouTube, etc., all of which canceled me when it hit and I called it out in 2020. You're hitting the web that the World Health Organization is also attached to. So you've got one section of the web censoring on behalf of another part of the web. And you had big pharma corporations like Pfizer and Moderna. They were going to the regulatory agencies in government,
What is
like the
He's speaking about
Centers for
Madonna?
Disease Control in America and the
Oh,
Food and
maybe
Drug
Madonna.
Administration, the
I
MHRA
wasn't
in
paying
Britain,
attention. I
and they're
wasn't
like around the
focusing.
world.
Madonna is
And
the
they were
secret
saying,
society.
we want to
Okay,
use
yeah.
our fake vaccine, because it was not by previous criteria, on younger and younger and younger people down to eventually babies. And at each point, the regulatory agencies were saying yes.
Estas de aquí son 4 clases gratuitas que te enseñan a crear empleados de inteligencia artificial incluso si no sabes programar. Son 4 días de formación gratuita con casi 8 horas de contenido donde...
And you're going, hold on a minute. On the basis of whether it's safe and effective, you have no idea, but you're giving them permission one after the other all over the world. What's going on? Well, what's going on is you go deep enough in the regulatory agencies and deep enough into big pharma, you're hitting the web, and the web is giving permission to the web to roll out an agenda of the web, which was the fake. And so suddenly mysteries start to disappear in the sense that why did they do that? Why would they do that? What are they doing that for? And I have a phrase, know the outcome and you'll see the journey. If you don't know the planned outcome, then everything seems random, bewildering. What's going on? Why are they doing that? Why are they doing that?
Random? What does that mean?
But if you know what the outcome is going to
Random.
be, then
Random.
suddenly
Aleatorio.
the
Random.
bewildering becomes very clear steps to the outcome. And the outcome is a global...
Aleatorio.
digital, artificial intelligence controlled dystopia, the like of which and the extreme of which most people couldn't comprehend because they've never experienced anything like it. But it's unfolding by.
So you've just listened to it for a quarter, more or less. Well, a bit less than a quarter, but it's okay. Okay. What dystopia, no? ¿Me preguntabas? Okay. Right. ¿Por qué se oye bloqueado? So you've just listened. Perdón, ¿eh? Vale. Yo explico mejor la RAE. Distopia. Right? O distopía, mejor dicho, que hacía. Distopia es en inglés, distopía. Right? So, representación ficticia de una sociedad futura de características negativas causantes de la alineación humana, nada menos. It's a bit difficult, isn't it?
Representación ficticia de una sociedad futura de características negativas causantes de la alineación. Okay, so it's a philosophic
yeah, like a
word,
dystopia, something that you imagine more or less that will happen in the future.
Okay, I understand.
All right. So what do you think about that? What do you think about David Icke? Start with.
David is the guy.
This man. What do you think about his ideas, about his...
First, he's a specialist of, how do you call that? Specialist of money.
Money, happy money.
Yeah, happy money.
Money.
Yeah, he is probably brilliant.
Brilliant? He's brilliant. A brilliant person?
Yeah.
Or subject?
No, it's interesting, but yeah, in the same time, it's a kind of conversation I wouldn't like to have with someone because it's about money.
Yeah, money. Happy money.
It's about money.
Yeah.
And so it starts to say that in this world, money is dictating
it's true. Yeah.
Our choices.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true, but it can also be different.
Of course.
Yes.
This is what he means, eh? This is what he means. He's talking about what's happening. No, he doesn't agree on it. He's saying he's talking about what is happening. No, what he doesn't. He's not necessarily. He doesn't necessarily agree with it.
Okay, no, but it seems like he starts to say money is money.
Happy money.
Fundamental.
Yeah.
Say that.
Yeah.
And it's fundamental for what we call freedom.
Freedom.
Okay. Yeah. So he says the more money you have, the more choices you have.
Yeah, but
and the contrary, the less money you have and the less choices you have.
Yeah.
So money control. It's a control system.
Yeah, this is what he says.
Yeah, it's what he's saying.
He's not saying that he agrees at all. He doesn't agree at all. He says that society is established like that. He doesn't share these thoughts. I mean, he's only describing what's going on in his view, en su visión.
Okay, I didn't understand everything, so for that reason I was thinking.
Well, he's not saying anything about what he said, what he thinks about or of. He's only saying what's going on. I mean, for example, I don't know.
This kind of presentation, when you listen someone saying money is fundamental.
But I think he said money I don't know because I couldn't pay attention.
No, you really say that. It's fundamental for what we call freedom. So
let me see. Maybe
the beginning.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't know. But I would be
When the
surprised.
interviewer.
Well,
Yes,
who controls the world?
Here.
Claro, pero dice money controls it.
Well, who controls the world?
Well.
They're not interested in serving humanity.
Yeah.
They're interested in controlling humanity.
Who's at the center and the core?
This global cult, the ultimate goal is the fusion of the human brain with artificial intelligence.
Do you think the biggest financial crash in history has come?
We're looking at a great reset, but it's unfolding by the hour.
Can we do anything about that, though?
Yes. First of all, they're controlling you and they're controlling your family.
They're controlling you.
Politics is basically a religion. It's there to play out this cult agenda for global dystopia.
How have you still got a voice?
Do you not understand what you're talking about? Clearly you don't. Is actually the control system.
So
it's over.
David, who controls the world's money?
Who controls the world's money? Who?
Well, who controls the world?
The world money.
Let's look at it from a much bigger picture. Money is fundamental to what we call freedom.
What we call
in
freedom.
The system that's been created.
Okay, but he's talking about the system who has created that. He's not saying that it's fundamental. He's not saying, no, for me, money is fundamental. He said that the society or the system has created a necessity for money. But it's like, if I say that, I don't know, that soldier is green, I'm not giving my opinion. I'm saying this is green. But it's not, I'm not saying that I like or I dislike it. I can like it, I can whether dislike it or dislike it. But I'm presenting facts, I'm saying facts.
Okay.
So facts, according to his point of view, right?
Yeah.
So he doesn't necessarily agree. He doesn't necessarily agree on it. So he's not saying in my point of view. He says that, yes. If he says from my point of view, or for me, what's for me, yeah. But he's not saying that. When you don't say that, you're only exposing facts, but you're not. No te estás mojando. No sé cómo se dirá en inglés. No te estás mojando. You're not saying, for example, I can't talk about football, but maybe I don't care about football, but I can talk about football and say football is da 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 da. But maybe I don't like football.
Yeah, I understand.
That's different. So, so let's talk about your. It says here topics: climate change, spirituality, education system. We have 3 topics, right? What do you prefer to start with climate change? Is it true or not? Or spirituality or the education system?
Climate change, is it true? I would like to say big yes.
A big yes.
Big yes. Because we really see, for example, I'm thinking right now of some pictures of the glacier, how you call that, the ice in the Pole Nord, I don't know, we say that, the North Pole. They have disappearing.
Yeah. They are melting down.
Yeah, they are melting down. So I'm thinking about this kind of pictures from the sky, and you see the ice disappearing more and more and more. So they are melting down. Okay, they are
melting down. Yeah.
Melting
down.
Yeah.
Yes.
Of course, I'm not
a
professional.
No?
Yeah, I'm not an expert to speak about
I'm melting
that.
down as well.
But I think with all the pollution
Yeah.
we are creating, Uh, of course, we have